So there's been a lot of back and forth in the last couple of years about whether or not those red light cameras are legal at all, or if they violate our constitutional rights, and whether or not we're actually supposed to pay those fines we get in the mail. You get in the mail, not me. Here to set the record straight on red light camera tickets is Andy Crouppen of Brown & Crouppen. Andy, good morning. Welcome back to you.
How's it going?
It's going very well. I'm glad that you're on that side of the couch because I feel uncomfortable about this topic matter. I feel like maybe we're going to make somebody mad. But the reality is there are still some question marks about the legality and the wording of these laws in different municipalities. Is it constitutional, these red light cameras, at their foundation?
A lot of people want to know that.
Yeah.
And it comes down to sometimes how these statutes are enacted. You know, before they were teasing this segment, they wanted to solve this and answer the question once and for all. I wish I could come on here and say, Matt, you rip it up, you toss it out, and that's the end of it. It's not that easy.
But it actually kind of sounds like in some municipalities, if you don't pay, you might be in the legal right. Maybe. Possibly.
Like in the city of St. Louis, the law is sort of in limbo. A judge recently ruled that they were unenforceable. However, the city councilor said, I don't care what that judge says, we're going to appeal this, and we're enforcing them. The difference is, the distinction is that in the city, the way the ordinance is written, they're going after the driver, as opposed to in municipalities like Creve Coeur and over in the state of Illinois, what they're doing is they're treating them like parking tickets. And so they're going after the owner of the car. The statutes in Creve Coeur specifically say you can't be arrested if you don't pay these. So they really are treating them as though they're attaching to the car, not the driver.
And there's wording in there in the example of Creve Coeur that you brought up that basically treats this as if you let your brother-in-law borrow your car, he takes it to Chicago, he gets a parking ticket. It's you as the owner of the vehicle that's on the hook for that parking ticket. It's you in Creve Coeur that's on the hang-up for the red light camera.
Exactly. You're not going to get arrested if you fail to pay it. You may get the boot, but no different than a parking ticket. In the city, they treated it a little differently. And the way they handled it it really, there weren't points assigned to it, but it was charged to the driver. So for instance, to get out of the ticket, you could say, no, that was my friend Junior driving my car. I let him borrow it. And you had to rat somebody else out to exonerate yourself. The judge found that the city didn't have the authority to do it. The state of Missouri would have to grant them the power to do it. But there were some real problems with the law. They are appealing it, like I said. I don't know what the outcome will be. In terms of paying them, we discussed Creve Coeur. They can come after you just like a parking ticket. The city is a little different. You know, the city councilor is saying they're going to enforce them. A judge has said it's not enforceable. So what I would say, they do have the power to arrest you in the city over these, although it's my understanding they have not yet done that. But they could do that at any time, especially now that the court system has sort of, you know, there's this battle. I hope they'd wait to arrest people until the appeal is finished, but you never know. I would say if you're a super cautious person, and you feel like, I can't have this outstanding, I have to pay it, I can't sleep at night.
Pay it.
Well, pay it, but what you can do is when you pay it, you can make some notation on your payment that says you're paying it under protest.
Got it.
The reason that's important is because otherwise, if it ever is settled, which God knows how long that'll be, if you haven't paid it under protest, you can't get your money back. You voluntarily paid it. You pay it under protest, you may have an argument for your $100.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
$100 is a lot of money.
It's $100.
Andy, thank you very much. If you have a legal question for Brown & Crouppen, email us at greatday@KMOV.com. We'll pass it along. Virginia?
And just so you know, it is illegal to roll through on a right turn at a red light.